Once you have understood the fundamentals of object-oriented programming, let us see how to start programming using C++. So for that purpose, I will show you. I have installed this one, that is Eclipse IDE for C++. Now you can refer YouTube to find out how to install Eclipse IDE for C++, and once it is installed you can use it like I'm using it. Okay, so I'm launching that application. In this you'll be able to write C++ programs, and I'll be teaching you right from the scratch that how to use this IDE, how to run your code, everything. Now this is the application which is open. These are the projects which are already done. Now here you can see the file option. In file you have to say new, and we are interested in C++ project. So I will select C++ project. In that I will select now C++ managed build. Once you have installed this, you will get the same option. You have to follow same steps every time you are writing the code. Okay, so once I have selected this C++ managed build, I'll click on next. Then it will ask me for the project name. So I will write, as this is the first program we are writing, so I'll give name of the project as first. Now here in executable I will select hello world C++ project, because this is the very first program we are writing. We just interested in displaying the hello world, and I will click on finish. From this tool chains you have to select the second one. Okay, just remember the selection option and click on finish. Okay, so here this is the automatically created code. These first few lines 1 to 7, these are say automatic comments generated by this ID, where the name of the program author and copyright and description information is added. And this also, this hash include IOStream. Now why this IOStream is required? Because input output stream for taking the input as well as displaying the output, standard output on screen, standard input from keyboard using the namespace standard. Now this line I am going to explain you as a next topic. So just right now concentrate on how program is written. Integer is a return type of this main function. Main into bracket I am writing cout. Cout is for displaying anything on the screen. So if I am writing cout and then this is the redirection symbol or syntax, then in double quotes I have written hello world. Okay, double quote complete and endl. Now this endl is for generating a new line. So whenever we want a new line we will use endl. Okay, so this prints the hello world on the screen. As this return type of main function is integer, the last line we have to write as return 0. Okay, now we have this is the closing bracket of one. We have done with the first program, that is hello world. Now we'll see how to compile this first. Then go to project option and say build all. You can use control B also. It will show the status here in this below. Okay, so once this is done, we can run by using control F1 or run menu. Select local C++ application and click on OK. Now once it is executed, it will show you the output, which is hello world. So whatever we have written inside this double code, it will be outputted to screen. Now hello world, we will add a scan COE over here, and we will again build all. As we have done changes, we need to build it again. After build, we have to run. So once it will run, it should run with all the changes whatever. Let's see, this is hello world scanco. So this is how to start with the first program in Eclipse IDE. Now as this is a lockdown period, uh, we are not using our college PCs where it is already installed. You have to install this on your machine. You can search on YouTube or Google how to install Eclipse IDE for C++. There are some 2-3 settings you have to do after installation and you will be able to do with it. Now you must know how to write the program, how to run it. That's why I have shown you the small code. Now after this, one by one we are going to see that how class is declared and how to run it and how to display the contents. So these are the various say samples which are run. Now let us see one more. So here I have a test1.cpp in which I'm just taking two integer. As we have cout, we have cin for taking input from user, and if n mod 2 is equal to 0, n is even, otherwise n is odd. This is just to demonstrate you how to output the statement and how to take input from the user. So cin takes the input from standard input. Okay, and while say we have to build it, then we have to run it. So here it is showing enter the integer message. I will enter 100, then 100 is even. Again for next input I will give 111 as input, 111 is odd. Okay, so I have shown you how to take input, how to give output. So most of you must be aware about this, but those who are starting from the initial state, this is necessary to demonstrate this.